and gentlemen, please welcome our speaker from Singapore, teacher Raymond Shaw.
Hello.
Hello,
Kenny,
teacher.
can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, all right. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How are you, everyone? I hope
Great.
everyone is great, right? I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Raymond Seow from Singapore. Right, before I joined Amway, I was doing the conventional business for many years. In fact, I was in the jewelry business. I own a franchise, and even for a short period of time, I was also running a restaurant as well with some friends. But eventually, I realized that the conventional business is not for me, and that's the reason why I decided to do the Amway business. And in fact, one of the main reasons why I decided I want to do Amway business is because I always believe when you're healthy, you're wealthy, right? Some people may be wealthy, but they may not be healthy, right? Because our Amway Nutrilite products, I guess we can stay healthy, at the same time, we can be wealthy. And that is a perfect match, between health and wealth, all right? Before I share my outline of the program, I would like to share what really Amway, especially for the new people, what Amway stands for. All right, not only Amway is what we call stand for American Way. Amway as a company actually is a product-based company, right? We have many core products like Nutrilite, Artistry. We have the home tech product. We have eSpring water purifier. We have Atmosphere air purifier. We also have what we call Spot String, the Access, personal care, home care. And in Philippines, we have what we call the NutriPlant, which is an agricultural range of products. As you can see here, Nutrilite is one of the main core product lines of Amway. Right? In fact, in terms of revenue, Nutrilite is almost 50% of all the worldwide Amway revenue. Right? So this is the main product line that is basically running, generating the Amway business, right? And Amway is not an ordinary company. In fact, Amway, if you can see, is a health and wellness company, lead with Nutrilite. And we have what we call Artistry, which is a skincare, which provides the skin nutrition. And in fact, Nutrilite and Artistry contribute more than 70% of the worldwide revenue. And I always believe in the Amway business, Nutrilite and Artistry is like a twin engine, right? Running the Amway business. As recently, you will see that Artistry now, you will find that a lot of natural ingredients are from Nutrilite, which is from the Nutrilite farm. Vegan means we don't use anything that related to animals. And not only that, it's environmental friendly, the packaging, the eco-friendly packaging, right? As far as Nutrilite is concerned, its traceability means pure. Pure means what? Pure means the soil is pure, the water you irrigate our farms is also clean. That's the reason why it's safe and effective, right? This is basically today, I would like to share with you why you need herbals products, how herbals work, why are herbs processed, why Nutrilite herbals, Nutrilite herbal products, and Q&A. General Q&A, how to incorporate herbals into your Nutrilite business. All right, as you know, nature truly, is wonderful, and in fact, these herbal products locked within the flora are a variety of plant species known as herbals. And in fact, before I was in Amway, I thought herbal is only what we call traditional Chinese medicine. Actually, it's not. Herbal already been practiced for thousands of years. Herbals offer unique beneficial effects that promote the well-being of mankind. Right? When you talk about cooking, nowadays, cooking now, they add in a lot of herbal products. If you talk about the Thai tom yum, also add in a lot of basil leaves. All these are herbal, and postnatal care. And also herbal is what we call medicine. And in fact, herbal medicine guarantees you there's no side effect at all. And also we have what we call herbal for external application, right? Herbal proactive approach to health, because we do clinical studies. Clinical research means we actually test the living cells and make sure that it's effective. Why we want to use herbal? Because there are growing concern that drugs have a lot of side effects. And in fact, pharmaceuticals are designed to treat specific condition in the body. But as you know, pharmaceutical or medicines, they have their side effects. And herbals are designed to enhance specific system of the body. It's supposed to enhance your function of your body. Right? Herbals help to complement the functions of vitamins and minerals. The last training we had, we talked about vitamins, why we need macro, why we need micro, why we need phytonutrients. And we incorporate herbals is to complement, to enhance our body function. Right? Why herbals are being processed? And to reduce toxicity, convenient, and consistent dosage, and to provide scientific consistent level of certain compounds in herb. They call it standardization. Means every amount of herbal in the product is safe and effective. And it's unique and synergistic combination. And in Nutrilite farming, we believe in organic Nutrilite farming. And because it's organic, it's sustainable. That we replenish the soil, and it's always quality from the ground up. We need to make sure that the soil is fertile and the soil is safe for the plant to grow upon, so that when we generate food supplement or process the plant, harvest the plant and process into our food supplement, is safe because everything in the ground is organic. Everything that grows on the ground is also safe and effective as well. Why Nutrilite? Because it's a best of nature. We have our own organic farm. We use the best of science, the technology. Of course, by taking the Nutrilite product, it's the best of you. Nutrilite, first in 1934, Carl Raymond, our founder of Nutrilite, originated a concept of whole plant concentrate. And it's the first multivitamin and mineral product sold in North America. And Nutrilite is the only global vitamin to plant to grow, harvest and process plant in our own certified organic farm. And why the best? Nutrilite is the world #1 selling vitamin and dietary supplement brand. Well, Nutrilite owns 6,400 acres of organic farmland. In Trout Lake, that's where our herbal farm is, in Mexico, and also in Brazil, right? Of course, we cannot grow 100% of our plants or our crops in our trees certified organic farm. So we also have partners, right? Partner means what? If we can't grow certain plants in our farm, we turn to supplier. And in Nutrilite, we Nutri certificate. That means ensure that these suppliers are guided by organic, sustainable principles that are consistent with our own. One very good example, if you look on the right side of your screen, is a bilberry. They look the same, but we are able in Nutrilite, able to know the phytonutrient fingerprint that are able to tell us that whether the bilberry from another farm is just as good as the bilberry from our certified organic farm. We have what we call a chromatogram, where you can see the peak, that's a phytonutrient. The right on the extreme right, you will see that there is no much peak in there. That means they are not up to the Nutrilite standard, right? So this is what we call partners in sustainable Nutri certification, right? In Nutrilite, we go through very exhaustive system. Carl Raymond actually in 1934, he already established his farm using what we call Nutrilite sustainable farming system principle. They treat the whole farm as a system, not whole plant farm just as an area to grow the plant. The farm is an organism, right? We use what we call plant and animal diversity, means we don't use animal, but where we basically, in order to get the weeds in the farm, we use sheep, right? And we use preservation of natural habitats, means we literally use what we call natural predator to get rid of the pesticide. One example is the ladybug, right? The good bugs take care of the bad bugs. And we also use natural habitats, use owl to take care of the gophers in the farm. And we have a wide-based soil nutrition. We use a lot of compost, natural plant materials, and we use water that has no contamination. And not only that, we want to make sure that this water is being filtered before they are used in the farm. And the seed preservation. And then at the same time, traceability and quality. These two are very related. Why? We are able to trace the product, where the seed come from, where they are planted, and where they are processed, what time they are processed. Because every product that comes out from Nutrilite, there is a batch number would able to tell the location where the harvest is. And we also take care of the social environment, right? We make sure that those people who are doing the farming, they are being taken care of. That means healthy social environment. So it's a win-win situation and continuous improvement because we have a lot of scientists every day. They are doing testing every day. They're coming out looking for new products so that Nutrilite is always the leading brand in the market. And for us as an ABO, opportunity for us, right, to expand our market because we may have product that other competitors doesn't have. So I always share this is one day maybe Nutrilite has a product that can keep you forever young and only Nutrilite has it. Do you think everyone will line up and buy our products? Definitely, right? Okay, this is Trout Lake, one of the largest organic harvest farm in North America, right? And we use these herbals. Alfalfa is a herbal where it's very high antioxidant. Dandelion is actually basically a herbal, very good for liver care. Peppermint is have a calming effect on your stomach. And it also have very good anti-inflammatory factors as well. Nettle root is for prostate product. Oregano also is a herbal that is very good for our immune system. Echinacea is a herbal where it can enhance our immune system, especially now, people who have flu, people who have cough or cold, echinacea can help them to boost the immune system. Valerian is a herbal product that is what we call is actually anti-anxiety, right? People who are having problems with sleep, this is a herbal can help them to calm down so that they can have better sleep. So these are the herbal products, and not only this product, there are many other herbal products are grown in the Trout Lake Farm, which is our only herbal organic farm. Right, today I'm going to share with you some of the main products that I believe can help us ward off, especially the COVID period right now. Because most of these products definitely will be very useful in terms of fighting off the bacteria, fighting off the flu, and also a lot of what we call a chronic condition that we may be facing in the future. Right, the first product I'm going to share with you what we call vision health. The vision means eye, right? Eye means combination of bilberry, lutein, and vitamin A, right? It supports visual sharpness. And not only for the young and for the old, for people who are over 30 years who are looking for a way to support healthy vision, right? What are the ingredients in our vision health? Basically, all plant-based and a lot of herbals in there. Marigold petal, the lutein is there, bilberry extract. And bilberry, in fact, it has been proven that, even the pilots, the fighter pilots, in America, especially they are flying at night, and that's helped their vision. And the spinach concentrate that we have in carotenoid, the blackcurrant extract as well. So these have what we call very strong and good or we call phytonutrients. A regular use of beeberry help to prevent our eye problem like macular degeneration and cataract. Scientific research has found that beeberry contain very powerful substances such as anti-cyanide. And in fact, people who maybe like us or many of you here are always looking at the computers every day and on the Zoom meeting, as well as looking at your handphone. And this is something that may affect your eye that beeberry can help. Right? So anthocyanide is have antioxidant properties that boost oxygen and blood delivery to the eye. It stimulates the regeneration of rhodopsin, a pigment that is responsible for night vision, thus promoting visual acuity. One very good example is how do you test whether you need this product is you go in the room, lights it up, and you switch off the light. And you see how fast your eye adapts, to the darkness. So if assuming your eye can immediately see what is in the room, then your eyesight is pretty good. But it takes a long time for you to see what is inside the room after you switch off the light. That means your eye is not in ideal condition, and beeberry can help, right? Because it's an antioxidant for the eye. Leucine also is a phytonutrient. Lutein has two eye functions, right? Specifically absorb UV blue light that reaches a retinal region and acts as an antioxidant that fight free radicals. If your eyes, you're always out to the sun, there are a lot of what we call free radicals out there, and it may damage your eye, or it may what we call degenerate your eyesight. So these are some of the facts, the ingredient effects. We have vitamin A, we have lutein, we have beeberry, we have blackcurrant, and we have spinach. Suggested usage, 2 tablets, 1 daily with food. So there may be some questions, can I take one at each time? In fact, if you take 2 tablets at the same time, that would be more beneficial, right? Vitamin A is 700 IU because 700 A is a fat-based vitamin. Some people may question maybe can be toxic, but in fact, 700 IU is a very minimum amount that you are taking. Why? Because the upper level intake of active ingredient found in this product is 10,000 IU. With 700, 10,000, not even 1%, right? So that level is 10,000 IU is significantly higher than found in this product. So it's safe, perfectly safe for you to take the beeberry. But another product, a herbal product, is what we call the memory boost of M boost. Right? When you remember too little or forget too much, right? Contain to extract the ginkgo, Christenchi tubulosa, to optimize mental acuity by strengthening memory, focus, and recall in healthy people, right? So if you look at the screen here, you can see the red, blue, orange in the first line, the second, orange, blue, green, red. But how about the third? And you can see that blue is in green, purple in red, green in purple in red, green in, in purple, and then the red in blue. Right? That means you are not what we call colorblind. That means your eye is in good condition. Now, how about memory? Right? Now, why did I come in here? I never used to forget, right? Elephants have great memory, right? But if an elephant start forgetting, then something goes wrong, right? Right. Very good example is if you test yourself that one day, like myself, I'm wearing glasses, and one day when wearing it and I'm finding my glasses, then that I will need M boost, right? And how to know whether M boost is effective is after taking M boost, you start remembering who owes you money, right? So this is something that you can prove that the product really works for you. So the thing is, whole brain as we get older, right, it will shrink. That's the reason why the brain will get smaller as you age. And 5% after age 40, increasing rate after age 70. So that's the reason why when you get older, a lot of old senior citizens, They get dementia, they could not remember even their own name. A decreased number of neutrons, and neutrons will get smaller. Right? Why? Because the circuits in the brain and connection is part of the brain and talk to each other, and they are getting weaker. Right? It's just like our Wi-Fi, the signal is getting weaker, so it couldn't communicate. This is a product that can, unfortunately, we have such a product in Nutrilite. Well, Dr. PhD Fenson, when she was in Singapore, well, she shared with us a lot. While it's true that most of our brain developed, she actually gave us hope that there is such thing as called neurogenesis, right? Neurogenesis is when you get old, your brain will not get old, right? In fact, you can get sharper. Neurogenesis is the formation of new neutrons. And our research in Nutrilite have researched and shown that we are able to regenerate new neutrons that are our nerve cell. And the fact that our brains are capable of plasticity as we age is a good thing, that we keep us mentally sharper and function better as you age. So as you age doesn't mean that you cannot do anything. In fact, as you age, your brain can be sharper. Right? Scientific also suggests that Cistangia and Ginkgo may support new neutrons as the neutron grow and make connection with normal aging. Right? And this is the extract from a cultivated plant they harvested in Tianli farm. Actually, there's a big pharmaceutical, very reputed pharmaceutical in the area, Jingxiang, and actually Nutrilite partner with the big pharmaceutical. And in fact, granted by good agricultural practice by the Chinese government. The product is made with 100% Nutri certified botanical. So it's already proven, tested and proven that it's 100% safe and effective. Key components, right? There are a lot of phytonutrients there. Strengthen and support communication between brain cell, nourish the brain because of the optimal, help to optimize the blood flow, and antioxidant potential, protect brain from daily oxidative stress and free radicals. So sometimes when you work on your brain too much, your cells are under stress. So a lot of free radicals are being created, in your brain. So this is a product that can help you. Ginkgo is a plant extract derived from the leaves, not from the nuts. Many of the ABOs thought that by taking a lot of ginkgo nut will help them. In fact, it's extracted from the leaves. Scientific research shows that ginkgo promotes vasodilation and a healthy blood flow to the brain. Okay. Are there any physical state condition for which the use of this product is contraindicated? Nutrilite ambush should not be taken 36 hours prior to surgery. The reason is, individual on blood thinning medication because it is a herbal product, right? Any individual in medical condition should check with their physician before taking this product. Another herbal product is called Clear Gut. And this is for those people who having allergic or have very sensitive nose like myself. Sometimes, during, the time where a lot of, haze coming to Singapore, my nose tend to get very sensitive. A synergistic combination of premium plant concentrate, acerola, antioxidant, cinnamon, and Spanish needle. Antihistamine helps to maintain clear nasal passages. Right? When you have an early allergic reaction, increase mucus secretion and increase in the production of histamines in your body. Right? Most of the time, people who have allergic problem, what do? They go to Mercury or they go to the pharmaceutical drugstore. They buy what we call antihistamine drugs. Right? Is in order to prevent the production of histamine in our body when we are subjected to pollutants, air pollutants. Right? So in fact, as you know, why you should take this product instead of buying, the drugs, because it has side effect for the drugs. Right? Acerola is a natural product, right? It's a vitamin C. Cherry carry large amount of vitamin C, has anti-inflammatory, antihistamine effects. Vitamin C is known to have strengthened the immune system. Cinnamon, if you drink cappuccino, they also put some cinnamon there, contain high amount of antioxidant. And it's actually a high antimicrobial, antibacterial, reported inhibit the release of histamine. It also helps the treatment of nasal allergies. Spanish needles, a small flowering herb that has anti-allergy reaction on mast cells. It also helps to control inflammatory. So it's a synergistic effect of the 3 herbal products or 2 herbal products plus the acerola that helps to work as a group or as a team of herbal product that will what we call prevent or lower the effects of allergy. Right? This new all natural work in just 3 days or less. So it's very, very effective for those people who have allergic reaction, right? So how to use? Take 2 tablets 3 times per day, preferably with meals. Continue to take 2 tablets 3 times a meal as needed for up to 12 weeks. Assumption is after 12 weeks, he's still assuming that maybe a minority will don't get better. Advisable is to see a physician, right? But within a week or 2, you should see the effects, you know. Why do I have to stop taking clear gut after 12 weeks? It's a precautionary measure. Clear gut contains cinnamon, which is what we call American, which the American Herbal Product Association classifies as not for long-term use. So our scientists always choose a water-based cinnamon. Why water-based? Because safer, you can pass it out through your urine to reduce of chance of it building up in the body. So we anticipate that after a week or more, discontinue the use of clear gut, the cinnamon constituents will be washed out of your system. It's just like our water-based vitamin C, acerola C, and the B complex, or the water-based vitamins. Excessive dosage all will be drained out by your body through the urine. So it doesn't contain or stay in your body to become toxic. Right? This is a very interesting product. Why? Because garlic is one of the first herbal products I use, because I used to have this throat, you know, even right now you can see my voice, you can hear that my voice always have phlegms. Occasionally I will have this, you know, what you call it, phlegm gathering, and then when, you know, it's just like, you know, a natural, you know, reaction to the food that I eat. If I take any food that contains MSG, immediately I will have this reaction. Right? As you know, food outside 99.99% contains MSG, right? So that's a lot of you know, reaction as far as I'm concerned. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. It gives you benefits of garlic without the unpleasant drawback of eating it raw. Can you imagine you are taking raw garlic? You can feel the acidity in the stomach. It literally burns. I ever tried taking raw garlic and it literally burned through my stomach wall. So enteric coated to minimize garlic odor and to protect active ingredient from acidic pH during transit through the stomach. I contain exclusive Nutrilite, parsley, and watercress concentrate, a phytonutrient plant for additional nutritional benefits. Includes peppermint. Actually, peppermint is a stomach soothing herb that can help to prevent the garlic, to feel the drawback of eating raw garlic, to enjoy the benefit of garlic without the unpleasant drawbacks of eating raw garlic. Right? So it actually have a calming effect on the stomach when you are taking our garlic. So you don't feel the burning sensation when you are taking the garlic. Promote heart health and good blood circulation. Right? Garlic has long observed to support natural resistance, reduce the need for harsh antibiotic. Just now, our mentor Mark Lee had mentioned that this is a time that you should take more garlic because of the COVID situation right now, because it's an antioxidant and it's an antibiotic, and it doesn't have the side effect, you know, of the what we call antibiotic medication. Why is more? Garlic does not destroy the beneficial bacteria in your intestine. It helps to keep proper balance That means it doesn't kill what we call the good bacteria. It get rid of the bad bacteria in your gut, and it promotes, your gut health. How many tablets is equivalent to 1 clove of fresh garlic? And 1 serving Nutrilite 2 tablets is 1.5 2/3 of whole fresh garlic, right? And our garlic, Nutrilite garlic, is not the ordinary garlic, because there be hundreds of breed of garlic. We choose almost like 17 types of the best garlic, to put in our product. Will it leave garlic odor? Is this a deodorized product? Allicin and coconut byproduct derivative that form when garlic is broken down create a characteristic odor of garlic on the breath and the skin. And that's the reason why the allicin is only released when you bite the garlic. But when it goes to the stomach, it will be digested, so it doesn't have what we call the odor that comes out. But if you are biting the garlic, you will find that, the allicin being produced, and it, what we call, generate the garlic smell. To preserve the benefit of allicin and avoid the smell, the garlic in Nutrilite garlic is enteric coated. Right? And another very interesting or very effective herbal product for men, I guess, is what we call saw palmetto and nettle root brand. And not only for the young, because young eventually one day will get old, but for the old, they are more vulnerable. Why? Because of the immune system is not as strong as the young people. Each soft gel contains unique brand of saw palmetto and the nettle root extract, which is a herbal, herbal medicine, in fact. These herbs support urinary health for men. Saw palmetto assists in easing the problem of fluid retention. Nettle root provide herbal support for urinary. My experience is I have been taking this for almost more than 10 years, and you will find that even I don't have this prostate problem, after taking it, your flow of your urine is very smooth, and this is for prevention. And for those people who are having problem always waking up at night and go to toilet, and then doesn't have a lot of things, a lot of the urinary flow is not so smooth, this is an ideal product for them, right? Contains pumpkin seed oil as well, 160 milligrams. Together with saw palmetto and nettle root, you can see that, combination again, right, of all the nutrients or the herbal product. Pumpkin seed oil help promote the health of prostate function and urinary flow, right? Right, BPH, right, it benign prostate. This is enlargement of our prostate only for men. A woman doesn't have prostate gland, traditionally known as old man disease, right? Unfortunately, during my time, I didn't know. I was not in Amway. My dad was having this problem. I didn't know because he used to wake up, very often, but he couldn't get it. When he go to the toilet, the flow is always very limited or irregular. Signs of symptoms: frequent urination. If you didn't have this symptom, then either you can try our saw palmetto. If it's serious, please visit your physician. Nighttime urination, a weak urinary stream, difficult in starting a urinary stream and tripling after urine. These are the signs and symptoms of prostate enlargement, right? On the safe side, if you are going for medical checkup, the doctor can do a blood test and they will know whether your prostate is normal, right? But it's always safe for prevention. Why not take our saw palmetto? For a man who does not have BPH symptoms, should he start to take Nutrilite? Yes, we recommend all men 35 years old and above to take this product to maintain prostate health. Can women take this product? Of course, they also can, but no effect at all because they don't have. But they can buy for their parents, for their fathers, for their brothers, for their siblings. Q&A. Can Nutrilite herbal product be taken with Nutrilite? Yes, can be taken with Nutrilite supplement like tablets, food and drink, because basically it's a food supplement, right? Not medication. Can vegetarian take Nutrilite herbal product? Prostate, these are products that cannot. Why? Prostate saw palmetto is gel form. It contains fish gelatin. Why garlic? Garlic is not considered as a vegetarian because there are some belief that, garlic, what you call is for some Buddhism belief. It's not, basically garlic is vegetarian, but then, there are some vegetarians who believe that garlic is not. So Amway always on the safe side is respect whoever, think that garlic is not vegetarian. Are there any interaction between herbal product and certain medication due to individual differences in metabolism? Consuming herbal product over the counter is not recommended. Consult a physician for advice. We are always advised that if you are taking our nutrition product, don't mix it together with the medication you are taking. You take it before and after, maybe in an hour, on the safe side, because our product basically is very safe. It should not affect, interfere with the medication. But on the safe side, you're not sure, please consult your physician for advice, right? Nutrilite herbal product recommend for children 12 years and above is considered as adult for Nutrilite product. Right? Same dosage as adult 12 years and above. Nutrilite herbal product recommend for pregnant nursing, not recommended consumption, even though ABOs, they are taking it or they are pregnant. But on the safe side, again, if you are not sure, please consult your physician. So important thing is, beside all these herbal products, right? If you are building the Nutrilite business or your Amway business, how to incorporate this herbal? Because it's a huge market out there, right? It's a huge market out there. Potential user, imagine vision health, everyone needs vision health, right? So you are exposed, any adult concerned with supporting eye health, macular health through aging process, any adult who is exposed to long hours of sunlight. If you are lucky, maybe when you grow older, you don't have this, what we call macular health problem, right? Like what we call, as you grow older, because of what we call exposed to sunlight, exposed to the light, exposed to UV light, exposed to blue light while you are looking at the computer, this may affect your eye health. So this is an ideal product for those people who want to take care of their eye. Big potential out there to support healthy vision health. You can provide additional antioxidant percent, our multi-keratin, right? That also helps to strengthen our cells in our eye. So that is the combination of multi-keratin and bilberry. Potential user for ambush, people who are interested in natural botanical, they are safe, that help support mental acuity and memory. Like people interested in supporting memory and recall function over time. Right? Other products and complement, of course, our protein powder is what we call the foundation of our cell, is our cell food, right? Any cells in our body needs protein, and this is what we call the foundation of our immune system. Then we have what we call the multivitamin. Right? We have daily, we have a new generation double X, and omega-3 for our essential fatty acid. Right? This is what we call the macronutrients as well. Potential user for clear cut, adult who experience symptoms related to airborne irritants. And if you are always sneezing because of pollution or dust or during the pollination period, then probably this is a product for you. Children above 12 years, and adult who seek maintain healthy nasal passages. And especially you have traffic jam, especially in Philippines, right? You have what we call very bad traffic jam or the pollution from the car. So this may be able to have, this product may be able to help. To complement with this product, omega-3, garlic, and acerola. Garlic, people with lower resistance level, right? If you are always having cold, right, or flu, this is a product for you. Or you are having a lot of what we call phlegms, there are always this sore throat problem, garlic is the product for you. Those seeking the heart health, benefit garlic, key pyramid without a strong garlic burp aftertaste. Saw palmetto, men who are 35 years and above, men who want to support normal prostate function. My advice to all men, they are maybe even 30 years and above, prevention is better than cure, because a lot of famous people have prostate problem. And they went for operation, the prostate problem will still come back, right? So this is for prevention, right? Next, we come with our Nutrilite business. Just now I have mentioned Nutrilite contribute more than 50% of our 8 billion worldwide sales. So it's a huge market out there. So if you are building the Amway business, I guess Nutrilite business should be one of your core business in Amway, right? Opportunity out there for your own group in Singapore, only 33% are using Nutrilite product, maybe in your group. If you're, the other rest 60% or 33%, right? So you increase, the volume by 30%. Right? Very simple step, how to start Nutrilite business, right? Very simple. SSD, you switch a brand, you share it. If you like it, most important thing is you must share the benefits and share what you use, not what you don't use, and duplicate the effort for repeat orders. So there will be a lot of referrals coming in. So first step, right, is to prepare, means what? Switch a brand, right? Even our co-founder, Jay Van must first use the product yourself. No one is going to believe they need what they are selling if you don't genuinely convey a personal belief that the product works for you, right? So in fact, I share with you my personal experience. Initially, I didn't want to do the Amway business because I have other business to do. But because after trying the product, it works for me. And I find that a lot of people surrounding me, near me, my families, my relatives, they all need this product. So very naturally, I try it, it works for me, it must probably work for them. So I start to share. That's how I started looking into the Amway business, right? Our Sam Rambo, president of Nutrilite, always mentioned, be a product of the product, right? If you are not a product of the product, then you were never able to convince whoever you want to share, right? The step 2, you engage your friends, to share with your friends. I always share the good deeds or benefits of the product. Don't oversell your product. Interested in your friends that are interested in over good health. I believe everyone wants to have good health. See benefit in plant-based diet. I guess the consensus out there is there are almost 90% believe that plant-based, products are better than non-plant-based products. And people who want to improve their fitness level, people who always feel lethargic and need energy to support for, and these are the friends that you can share Nutrilite with. Identify and be genuinely interested. Ask open questions, listen carefully, respond thoughtfully. Only recently that there's a downline in Singapore mentioned about quality of the product. And of course, our first reaction is what? We want to say that our product will definitely of high quality, but we have to listen the worries about, why they think that it's quality. Then slowly we can always take care of their needs, care about their needs, help to want to help attitude, genuinely thinking that our products can help them. Think of ways a Nutrilite product can improve their lives. And we know that lecithin E as well as C, these two products are very good for our heart health, good for our arteries, right? So this is something that you can share with them. We identify their needs, share what is necessary, not everything, because Amway have so many products out there, so it's almost impossible to introduce every product that we have. Share the product that can solve their problem, right? A solution can be a product or a range of products put together, right? Furnish relevant information, product information, and product experience to your customer. So always remember, you want to share, offer the solution. Just share, don't share for the sake of selling the product. If our products can help them, share with them, right? How to talk about objection to price? Nutrilite always believe that our Amway product is actually undervalued. Means what? It's value for money, right? Nutrilite supplement, I mean, the highest quality phytonutrient. I believe in the market out there, you will never find a product that has 3 ingredients, 2 or more 3 ingredients in there. You will find the most maybe 1 or 2 ingredients out there. And plants that grown on our certified organic farm, backed by science and Amway customer satisfaction guarantee. Decision making, right? Assume a positive buying intention. Reflect a scenario, allow your customer to make decision to buy from you. Imagine that someone introduced a product to you. How you want them to present to you is the same as how you want to present it to your customer. Right? Never for sale. Right? Closing, when you want me to deliver products to you, can I order and pass if they show signs that they want to try the product or they like the product. And of course, the best way is buying experience by bringing them to an Amway shop. The map in Makati, in Philippines, is one of the nicest, what we call shop experience, even better, I believe, better than in Singapore. So take advantage, make full use of the map to bring your customer. I'm sure, you will have a good experience, and the tendency for them to buy products there is very, very high. Get their feedback, right? Be it good or bad. Do a lot of follow-up. Did your condition improve after using some of that? I give you a very good example. When I started Amway, my customer shared the product with me, right? It's home care product, LOC. Do you know what I do with the product? I put it on the shelf. I never use it for almost 1 year until the flood came in, and I need to clean up the shop. Then I realized there's an LOC on the shelf. I use a LOC to clean it up. Because why? My customer never really follow up with me whether I use the product. So how do you find a product? We normally ask, right? If you can, especially Nutrilite products, if you are sharing protein or even body key, it's best you bring a shaker, shake it in front of them, mix it up for them, and let them try the product. If they bought the product, open the product for them on the spot. I'm sure they don't mind trying it on the spot. So you can open up their product, ask for their permission. Let me show you how to mix it up, how to drink it, how to use it. Their response will indicate they have used the product or not, have not used the product, satisfied or dissatisfied with the product. So you can do follow up and understand whether they really use the product. If they haven't used or they use product in the wrong way, then you will know that they are mixing, they may, for instance, protein powder, they put too much water, they put half a scoop of protein, then they say it's very dilute. So it's a matter of dilution. It's not a matter about the product. I build relations for long-term business. Right? Amway business is about relationship. They like you, they believe whatever you introduce. Right? Follow-up changes to one-time customer to repeat customer. Your business or your Amway business or Nutrilite business will remain strong if they are repeat customers. But if your volume is always up and down because we don't have enough repeat orders, right? Product satisfaction will influence repeat purchases, and not only that, they will do a lot of referral. Right? Satisfaction to one product also lead to another purchase of another product. Good follow-up service contributes to customer satisfaction. On the average, it will cost you 5 times more as much to sell to a new customer than follow up with existing customer. So don't neglect your existing customer or your user or your ABV. Right? So with that, our co-founders always share success breeds success. And one successful experience will lead to another successful experience. And that will make you more confident for the next successful experience. And you will be more successful because you begin to believe you can. And that's how I started. I started using the product. Initially, I have doubt. I tried the protein. I try to use a SAA detergent. I use it once and it works for me. Then I feel confident to share with my friends and my relatives, right? So success with success. So you need to try it, see whether there's an effect on yourself. So our great mentor have recently shared, right? Right now, especially the most important thing now is to stay healthy, right? Balanced nutrition, exercise, sufficient sleep, and positive and happy mood. That's what my mentor, FCA, Mr. Mark Lake shared, right? Right now, I hope everyone, yourself, especially for your loved one, shield up your family. Because if you are healthy, then your family will be healthy, right? So with that, I will end my sharing here. Thank you all for attending.
Okay, so thank you, Teacher Raymond, for that very wonderful, simple, and very informative about our Nutrilite product. So I